I wanted to show you another thing that we've just realized, and we didn't know this before. We got this from some friends who had they were helping to take care of their chickens at their elementary school. I guess they had some chickens there, and they were showing the kids how to the life cycle of the chicken and how to feed them and take care of them. And so one of the parents was in charge of taking care of the chickens, and they ordered these chicken feed or bird feed from Amazon by this company KT, and it's seed and mealworm treat cakes, and it's full of things that help attract bluebirds, cardinals, chickadees, woodpeckers, wrens, robins, and more. So that's a great idea for chickens, and it's got mealworms in it, which is high in protein. And so I guess their chickens died. They probably had like 2 or 4 or something, small number. And so when their chickens died, they hadn't stopped the subscription. So they knew that we had chickens, so they gave us the extra shipments of these treats, since their chickens aren't there anymore, and they had all this extra. So that's really awesome, and so I'm gonna throw some of that into the chicken run, so they have something to snack on as well as their food, and that will help them make more eggs as well. So give it a try. I have no idea how much it costs, and that's 1.4 pounds. That's quite a bit. So I'm gonna see if it has like, oh yeah, it's just one big block. And that's what we would do, is we would buy from Tractor Supply bags of feed, and we would buy these huge blocks that were like a big cube, like that would be 3 times this size, and we just throw it in the run, and they peck at it all day long, and that keeps them from getting bored and keeps them from pecking on each other and stuff like that. So yeah, this is cool that I discovered a new treat for them. Anyway, hope you enjoy and try it and get some of that for your chickens, or just for birds, just wild birds, so you can attract those into your garden. You know what, I realized I didn't go over the contents of it with you. So it is 19% crude protein, 35% crude fat, 15% crude fiber, 13% moisture. It's got hulled sunflower seeds, black oil sunflower seeds, safflower seeds, dried mealworms, dextrose, gelatin, glycerin, honey. And yes, that's where they love that black oil sunflower seed. It's full of proteins, and they just make a lot of healthy chickens. I mean, they make healthy eggs from it. They produce more eggs, and they are healthier chickens for it. Hi folks, so what we're doing now, after the slight rain and the soil is damp and soft, is to look for grubs and find them, and we stick them into a container of some kind. The Japanese beetles that they'll become are the other kind, the fig eater beetles, and basically they're decomposers. So, and then in the spring they turn into these green grubs that fly around everywhere, and they come about especially the year after I brought in mulch. So now I know why they exist here, and so we just look for them initially we just tossed them, but now we know that we can feed them to our chickens, and it provides lots of proteins, and they love those big giant grubs. And one year we found about 200 or more twice, so in our compost heap, and we just fed it to them, and that's free food right there for the chickens. And that causes them to provide more eggs. When they have more protein, they have more eggs, and that's why when we chose the feed from Tractor Supply, we chose the Layina because it has more protein in it. And another thing you can feed to chickens is mealworms, and that's what we do too. Hi everyone. So this is winter time, and in the winter the days are shorter and the chickens don't lay as many eggs. And in order to increase their egg production, or also just to give them extra protein, we dig up grubs from the garden. And besides that, we also purchased these sardines. We tried it once and we don't love it. It's sardines in 100% olive oil, filled with omega-3 fatty acids, and it is wild caught, and it's non-GMO, and it's a good, safe protein source for chickens, and they love it. And so right now it's on sale at Costco. So on occasion, when it's on sale, we'll buy it and we'll give them a can or two of sardines, and they just gobble it all up. But it's an extra way to give them protein. And a third source is mealworms. So recently we went to Tractor Supply and got them some mealworms, and that is full of protein, high quality protein. And we also get them bird seeds because they love it, especially black oil sunflower seeds.